All right, head coach Todd Wilkerson with us from Heritage Hills. First question directed toward you. Another successful year last year, undefeated regular season, lost in the sectionals. Just how do you build off another successful year this summer into 2019?
Well, I think we just got to take the next step. You know, very pleased with how we played last year. We implemented a new offense, trying to get back to running the football. I think it worked well for us. Our defense was great last year. So, you know, we need to evolve our passing game. I think we worked hard on that in the offseason in terms of just some ideas that fit well with our offense. I think when you're putting in a new offense, you're trying to figure out what your best plays are. We figured that out last year, and I think now we can complement that with some passing plays. So for us, we just got to take the next step. You come off a season like that, go undefeated through the season and get beat in the sectional, and you don't feel good, even though you had a great season. So I think the kids are hungry to take it to the next step, and they put in the work in the offseason to do that.
Now, I'm sure that the focus is week by week trying to get better as a team, but just how much of that focus do you place on trying to get over the hump in the postseason?
Well, you know, so many times your success, you can talk about how good you are, you can talk about how good everybody else is. And I think, you know, when you've got teams like Memorial and Gibson Southern in your sectional, you've got to be really good at the end of the year to be successful. So it is about getting better each week. And, you know, the challenge of maybe having a team like Gibson Southern where you're playing them in your conference and then in your sectional, you have to beat a team like that twice. So, you know, it's hard work, it's getting better each week, and it's taking care of all those little details.
Players with us today, Cole, Jacob, and Mark, kind of go down the line. Obviously lost a strong senior group last year. What did you guys take from that senior group that you hope to carry into this year?
A lot of those guys had good leadership, and you know they all worked hard, and the main thing was leadership. They were all good leaders.
Yeah, just like Jacob said, that group last year was a bunch of good leaders, and just taught us lessons that we can carry on into this season. And just keep working hard and just strive for our goals.
Yeah, I'll just continue with what they said, like getting better each day in the weight room. You know, just taking it one day at a time and trying to go 1-0 each week. So.
And Coach, what have you liked from this group trying to fill some of those holes from last year?
Well, this senior group is a talented group. You know, sometimes you have groups as a coach that you see coming in middle school. This is one of them. You know, we saw the success they had in middle school up their freshman year, and we knew they were going to be a special group. They had a big impact on our team last year as juniors, and you know they're ready to take that step. I think they've been thinking about this for several years. They've been getting their bodies right, getting their minds right. So now it's time to do it. So I think they all understand that. Leadership is big. I think we did a great job last year of talking about team first, trying to get everybody on our team thinking about what is best for the team. You know, everybody wants to carry the ball. Everybody wants to be the star, but you can't have that with a successful team. So these guys did a great job of seeing that happen last year, being a part of it, and now they have to lead that way this year.
All right, another question from media.
For the players, you guys all play different sports outside of football, so how have those respective sports helped you in your development to be able to be successful on Friday nights playing football?
Well, I swam and then I ran track. Swimming helped me get a lot stronger and kept me conditioned throughout the season. And track is just something to help like quick twitch muscles and getting faster, working on your form, and just getting that stuff down.
Well, I played basketball and baseball, and I would say basketball we had a pretty good year, and just I don't know, kind of just get some exposure out there and get ready to go, playing big games and stuff, and I think it carries over multiple sports that you play and whatever you do, and I guess just staying involved and not, just taking that season off or whatever, and keeping to get better and get stronger and I guess faster. So
I played baseball and basketball also, and with basketball, it's just staying in shape for me and just keep going and staying busy in the off season, getting ready for football to come up, and just keep working hard, and learning from the leaders and the seniors that group, and just playing in big games.
And then, Coach, you go undefeated in the regular season. You're going to probably have some sort of a target on your back from members of the PAC. So how do you deal with kind of that, I guess, extra effort coming from the opposition trying to beat you?
Well, we talked about last year doesn't matter. It's over. We had fun, but it doesn't mean anything for this year. So, these guys have new challenges. The only thing we're thinking about right now is week one. Week one against Mount Vernon. That's all we're preparing for. That's all we're getting ready for, and then we'll move on from there. So I think that attitude of we have really done nothing this year. We have goals, and we've got a lot of hard work to put in to get there.
Future member of your conference, Mount Vernon's getting field turf. They're going to have it this year. North Posey's getting it. For the players, what are the differences playing on natural grass that you have in Lincoln City as opposed to playing on field turf? Do you notice any differences about maybe speed or the pace of the game?
Well, you're not getting mud. If it's wet outside, you're not getting muddy or anything like that. But I mean, it's definitely a lot faster. You're going to be able to cut quicker, and that's how I feel when I'm running on turf.
Personally, on the line, I really don't notice it unless it's in wet conditions or snow at the time. But on the line, you don't really notice it.
Yeah, I don't really notice anything either. I just, whatever we're playing on, we're playing on, so.
I will say that last year's Jasper game would never have happened anywhere on turf. I mean, I was amazed at the water we had that weekend, and it was amazing to me how well the kids could move on that surface. Now, holding onto the ball is a different story, but the surface was amazing.
Any plans for field turf at Heritage Hills in the near future?
I don't. We talk about it, but we've got a lot of alums that love our grass. And we love our grass too. The guys do a great job taking care of it in our maintenance department. It's always beautiful. We had some upgrades to our stadium recently. The stadium's beautiful. So it's one of those things that I think if someone would drop $1 million on us, maybe we'd think about it. But I don't know how hard we're going to work to go out and raise that money.
And then I've asked other coaches this about the PAC and all the conference realignment. You guys played a round-robin schedule last year, went undefeated, were the true conference champion. Starting in 2020, there's going to be more teams than weeks available to play, so you're not going to play anybody. Do you like the imbalance potentially in that schedule, knowing that people aren't going to play every other conference opponent in the season?
I think with, like some of the other coaches have said, nobody was really prepared for or have gone through something like that before. So trying to figure out what was best for everyone was difficult. Everybody's looking at it, from their own perspective. Obviously, we hate to lose Jasper off our schedule, just like Coach said. We love that game where it is. We get challenged. We get beat up. Where kids learn that they've got to listen to their coaches to use proper technique when they're challenged or overmatched at times. And I think that was a great spot. So we hated losing that. But when you look at the reality of the teams, all the teams that were left, with Jasper and Vincennes going into the SIC, I think those involved did a good job of putting things together in a competitive manner to give us all the best preparation to the season to get ready for the playoffs. So, unless we want to try to drive out to Indianapolis, and I think maybe that's an option for some schools, but locally, I think they did a really good job setting up the conference to be competitive and still allow some people who are close regionally or geographically to play each other.
All right, thanks to Heritage Hills. Good luck this year.